morning, everybody. How are you? First of all, give yourself a round of applause for being here. Right? I tell everybody this is a reinvestment in yourself. Right? Coming to camp and reinvesting in yourself. Dwayne mentioned earlier in his talk, I personally used to take money that I made during the season, put in an envelope, never touch it. That was my camp money. So camp costs. Only way you can get hired these days, you gotta come to camp. So look at it as a reinvestment in yourself. Put that money away so it doesn't affect your family, whatever the case may be. By the time camp is coming down, you got money already set aside for camp. All right? So this morning I was going to talk about controlling what you can control. Right? So with that being said, you have a supervisor, military guy. He don't play no games. Paperwork on time, all that kind of stuff. He's serious about it. That's not one of the best things that I'm good at. But anyway, when I say control what you can control, right? That means number one, make sure you're physically fit. Get yourself in the best shape as you possibly can. Right? I love to eat. Put a piece of fried chicken in front of me, I don't care what diet I'm on, I'm eating. All right? So I always got to work at being in shape. I fluctuate, and I hate it. I got to figure it out at some point. I'm getting older, but got to be in shape, right? Got to know your rules. I know 85% of the rules. The other 15%, I wing it. I use common sense. Not a good thing, right? But if you apply common sense to most of our rules, you get it right, okay? But the 15%, I got to spend time and get better at it, work on it, right? So know your rules. Right? Know your mechanics. It's not hard. I think there's 5 that we need to use. Right? 5. Know your mechanics. Okay? And then know positioning, where you're supposed to be. Right? That's always evolving. I tell people one of the things you can do is work as much as you can, anywhere you can, where there's an opportunity to get better. Right? As I was coming through, I worked every girls basketball, men's basketball, whatever it is, I work everywhere. In the hood, in the suburbs, you get a mix of everything, right? So work as much as you can. Get your paperwork in on time, right? He sends out emails there as long as I don't know what detailed this could be. One thing I never do with him, ask a question because it's already in the email. So I know if I go ask a question and say, I provided you the information. No supervisor wants someone that's a headache. Nobody wants somebody that's a headache, right? So get your paperwork in on time, right? Do what you're supposed to do when it comes to that. When it comes to your schedules, we got no control of that. We got no control. They control the pencil. So whatever assignment you get assigned to, right, be grateful for it. Be absolutely grateful for it. Call your partners, right? Make sure you guys coordinate where you're going. Make sure you got the game time. Make sure you arrive on time, right? One of the things that we all know as clinicians, a man is on, you got to be on time. Got to be on time. And walk in the door right at 8 o'clock, right? Got to be 10 minutes early. Got to be on time, right? And then when you get your assignments, do some research, right? Know your coaches. Know your player personnel. Know what you got yourself into that night, okay? Control what you can control, right? We all worry about this person got this person, this got this got that. I've been there. I still do it. I still do it. Still do it. But I have my moments of maybe disappointment, and I get right back to it and remind myself, Clarence, you can't control that. I can't control that. Only thing I can control is what I do. And make sure that every night that I go out, I give my best effort, I perform, right? Do what I'm supposed to do, and not give my man any headaches. I don't want to be the guy that gives the headaches. I don't want to ever be the guy that gets the supervisor gets a phone call about Clarence Armstrong. I think I've been blessed, fortunate, because in 20 years, I've not been that person. Not been that person, right? So I go out, I communicate with my coaches. I communicate with the players. And I give my best effort no matter what game, where I'm at, whatever I need to do. I'm going to handle my business. I want to get in, get out. I call it the hard hat approach. I want you to know me. I want to go in. I don't need the coaches to like me. I just need them to respect me. 2 hours. Not your friend. They're not our friends. Trust me when I tell you. I know many coaches, but they're not your friend. They will never be your friend, right? And you don't need them to be your friend. What you need is for mutual respect. 2 hours. 2 hours, okay? As far as controlling what you control, what else do I have? I'll tell you guys a story. So I had a very blessed season. I did get hurt at the end, but I was able to continue to maintain, right? My season ended with disappointment. In this basketball thing, there are millions and millions of opportunities for all of us, right? But there will be ups and downs, and there will be disappointments, right? So my season, for me personally, ended on a disappointment, okay? So I personally had an opportunity to speak to the head of officials in the NCAA. In our conversation, he asked me one question. He said, who do you think in the ACC is the best at managing the clock? Right? Nah, I think it's pretty easy. In the ACC, I think it's Ron Groover. He's great at the clocks. Right? He said, you know what? Why can't you say Clarence Armstrong? Oh, shit. Excuse my language. Cool. Right? What can I say to that? Right? If I want to move to the next level and this man is questioning me about who he thinks is the best at the clock, I can't say me, then guess what? I got some work to do, right? Got some work to do. I can 100% take it personal. I can get mad, say that don't matter. I can say, hey, there's bullshit, whatever the case may be. But I got it from the horse's mouth. Now, that wasn't what kept me from moving to the next level, but it was just one little thing that I didn't think was a big deal. I didn't make any mistakes with the clock. I didn't make any mistakes with the clock. But he asked me that question. I didn't give the right answer. Rude awakening for me, right? So I hang the phone up. I get a dose of reality. So in this business, we all got to look in the mirror at some point. I look in the mirror and say, hey, man, what can you say to that? Start working on the clock. So I got my 19-year-old out reffing 2 weeks ago, right? We're doing 6th grader. No big deal. I just want to keep him out my pocket, let him make his own money. Get your ass out here, you're going to ref. Right? I'm sorry. Anyway, the point I'm making is, all I did during those games was keep looking at the clock. Keep looking at the clock. Last weekend, I went to camp out in Phoenix. They had the shot clock. I sat there and I watched all the referees referee. I had to evaluate. But I also took the opportunity to sit there and watch the clock, try to figure out the difference between shot clock and the game clock. I'm a little older. My math a little slow right now. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm struggling. But I got to figure it out. But back to my point, control what you can control. You all are here trying to get an opportunity, right? There are plenty of opportunities out there. You have your moments of being discouraged, have them for a moment, and get right back on the horse, get after it. They play basketball now 365 days of the year. Guess what they need? Referees. This is never going away. There's no recession, right? And they got to pay us, and the pay has got to what? Keep going up. So no matter what level you reach, never get discouraged. Keep working hard because there are opportunities out there. All right? So I'm going to leave you with this for this weekend. Last thing I got to say, you have 50% chance of getting hired. This is Chuck Jones who said this. I'm not taking credit. Chuck's out of Atlanta. 50% chance of getting hired, but you got a 100% chance of leaving here a better official. Right? Please take that to heart. I wish all you the best.